Back now with a live picture from Texas where President George H.W. Bush's casket has arrived. Plenty of people remembering 41 tonight, including here in Hampton Roads.
Now, one of those memories from another president, the president of Hampton University. Tonight, Dr. William R. Harvey's reflection on a special relationship over the years with George Bush.
Much has been said about two presidents this week with a strong bond. In most cases, we're referring to President George H.W. Bush and his son. But today I delved into a different take on that theme here in Hampton Roads, the relationship over 2 decades between the former U.S. president and the leader of a local HBCU.
I found him to be the man of character that had supported historically black colleges practically all of his life.
Mother's Day 1991. On this momentous occasion celebrating another class of pirates poised to take on the world after graduating from Hampton University 27 years ago, do you see who's delivering the commencement address? That's President Bush, who on this day would be bestowed an honorary degree.
I do remember him extolling the virtues of Hampton and encouraging the young people to go out in the world and lead.
After he left, he sent President Harvey this handwritten note, a personal touch, the trademark for a man Harvey recalls as a giver who listened and cared.
There are so many things that I could tell on a personal note about him. The cufflinks that I'm wearing right now. I was in the Oval Office, and he said, "Bill," he said, "you know, you're always so impeccably dressed." He said, "Do you have any presidential cufflinks?" I said, "No, Mr. President." He got up, went to his drawer, pulled out these cufflinks right here, and gave them to me.
And in 2003, when Dr. Harvey was celebrating 25 years as president here, a certain former president who had become a professional friend sent a special message from miles away.
God bless you, Dr. Harvey. We will always be grateful to you for that honorary degree, and much more important, for the leadership you give Hampton.
Two lives connected through leadership, a bond formed as they each forged a path shaping the future of our nation in their own way.
Ironic that Dr. Harvey is now in his 41st year as president of Hampton University as we commemorate the life and legacy of the 41st president of the United States. Harvey says his only regret is not taking President Bush up on his offer to golf together in Texas. Again, more from NBC Nightly News on today's National Day of Mourning at 6:30.